From the National Newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm Lisa Laporte. The chairman of Parliament's National Security Committee says foreign actors are trying to interfere with the Canadian media, and journalists and their bosses need to be aware of it. Liberal MP David McGuinty says all forms of media, including mainstream, are being targeted.
Foreign interference is definitely in the media, and it is singled out in the review, not only in our most immediate review, but in our past review. So you should read it and take it to your editors and your owners.
The media was singled out in a recent review by the National Security and Intelligence Committee of Parliamentarians. It highlights how China and India are interfering with Canadian media content through direct engagement with journalists and media executives. Bank of Canada Governor Tiff Macklem says public trust in the central bank has been dented by post-pandemic inflation and it needs to be rebuilt. Speaking at the 2024 Conference of Montreal, Macklem called inflation painful, adding that for many Canadians, it was their first experience with it.
The rising cost of living has made life harder for everyone, especially those that had less to start with. People were working hard, but their paychecks didn't buy what they used to. That made people feel cheated, angry. Recent history has been a stark reminder that inflation is our common enemy.
Macklem says the Bank of Canada needs to find ways to explain its policies to a wide range of audiences, including families trying to navigate uncertain times. Canada's largest public school board says its main systems are operational after a cyber attack. The Toronto District School Board sent a letter to parents saying an unauthorized party gained access to its technology testing environment before its cybersecurity team took immediate steps to secure and preserve data while safeguarding critical systems. It says an investigation is underway to determine if any personal information in the testing environment was affected. Yemen's Houthi rebels have claimed responsibility for a boat bomb attack on a commercial ship in the Red Sea. It's the latest escalation in tensions in the area despite a U.S.-led campaign trying to protect the vital waterway. And Canadian country stars Brett Kissel and Dallas Smith, along with the Reclaws, are among performers booked for this year's CCMA Awards.
Well, I gotta watch the sunrise. Job ain't ever done till it's done right. I tell you what makes me cry about a steel guitar and why I gotta work so hard.
The Canadian Country Music Association says hosts Thomas Rhett and Mackenzie Porter will also perform at the Bash. This year's award show will be at Rogers Place in Edmonton on September 14th. This is the Canadian Press. In sports, NBA Hall of Famer Jerry West has died at the age of 86. ESPN's Get Up show host Mike Greenberg reflects on West's massive career and legacy.
Every single time you see the NBA logo, that is a silhouette of Jerry West. He was one of the great players of all time, scoring points in enormous numbers at a time where there were no three-point shots in basketball, leading the Lakers to 9 NBA finals in his 13 seasons, winning just once. But interestingly, to this day, still the only person ever to be named the MVP of a finals that his team lost.
As a Lakers executive, West drafted Magic Johnson and James Worthy, then brought in Kobe Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal to win more titles. It's Game 3 tonight of the Stanley Cup final between the Edmonton Oilers and the Florida Panthers. They lead the series 2-0. And the Milwaukee Brewers beat the Toronto Blue Jays 5-4 in Major League Baseball action today. From the Canadian Press, I'm Lisa Laporte.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.